Now we look next problem. A 4-pole 50 Hz 3-phase induction motor has a slip of 5%. The speed of the motor will be option A 1425 rpm, option B 1500 rpm, option C 1200 rpm, and option D is 800 rpm. Okay, so this question basically belongs to this topic. This belongs to induction motor. So 3-phase induction motor and supply frequency is how much? 50 Hz. It means that this 3-phase induction motor is operating on the supply frequency of 50 Hz and is given the 4-pole. So this is basically a 4-pole machine, has a slip of 5%. So here we have given a slip of 5%. Here we are given the slip of 5%, right? The speed of the motor will be the speed of the motor we need to find, right? So basically in this question, so we have given the number of poles is how much? Is 4. We have given the supply frequency which is 50 Hz, and also we have given the slip amount which is how much? Which is the 5%, right? All we can see, this is the 0.05. So what we need to find? We need to find the speed of the motor. We need to find the speed of the motor. It means that we need to find the speed of the rotor. What we need to find? We need to find the speed of the rotor. Right? So as per the slip equation, we know this slip will be given as what? This is given the ns minus nr by ns, right? And also then also we can write the nr equal to ns 1 minus s, right? We can say nr equal to what? Ns 1 minus s. So slip we knows. What we don't know? We don't know about the ns. Ns is what? The synchronous speed. So synchronous speed we can define as 120 f by p on the basis. Okay, so 120 f by p we can define. So here we can say 120 supply frequency is how much? Which is given the 50 Hz, and number of poles is how much? Is 4. So ultimately we'll get synchronous speed is how much? Is 1500 rpm. We'll get the 1500 rpm is the synchronous speed, right? So now if you put this value here, so we can say this is the 1500, and 1 minus we have to put, this is the 0.05, right? So this become what? 1500. So this become how much? So this become 0.95, na? This become 0.95. So when we'll solve this one, so this will come around 1425 rpm. 1425 rpm will be the answer. So option A 1425 rpm will be the answer, right? Also, if we know the basis of this 3-phase induction motor, basically I am talking about the working of 3-phase induction motor. So if you are absolutely clear about the working of 3-phase induction motor, so just by knowing some of the factors you can solve this problem with ease, right? So synchronous speed is how much? Is 1500 rpm. It's 1500 rpm, and as per the working of 3-phase induction motor, what the parameter is given in the question, right? We will find synchronous speed as per the given parameter in the question. So whatever the synchronous speed we are getting here, so now as per synchronous speed, as per the basis of 3-phase induction motor working, we can conclude that the speed of the rotor will always be less than the synchronous speed. Means that will be near about this, but definitely will be less than the synchronous speed. So if you go in the option, then you can find that the which other option, because this will be not our answer is very clear, because it is the synchronous speed. So definitely the speed lesser than this will be the our answer, which is the 1420 rpm. So in a case when you are getting less time in the examination and you have to give an answer of this kind of problem, so as per the basic concepts of working, you can directly go with the answer without solving this in a full step. All right, so this is something which I need to tell you. You can take this kind of tricks while you have very less time in the examination. Okay, so you can solve this problem simply by the basis working of three-phase induction motor, and you can put the answer and definitely you will get the marks. Now we look next problem. A three-phase 440 volt 50 hertz induction motor has 4% slip. The frequency of rotor EMF will be option A 0.2 hertz, option B 2 hertz, option C is 50 hertz, option D is 200 hertz. Now look one thing, this kind of problem is very important in terms of the competitive level in the basic portions, right? So this all problems belongs to the working of three-phase induction motor. So if you want to solve this kind of problem with an ease, so the working of three-phase induction motor has to be very clear, right? A three-phase 440 volt 50 hertz induction motor. So again talking about three-phase induction motor, and we have a supply voltage 440 volt and frequency is 50 hertz, right? As a 4% slip, so slip value is given in this question, which is the 4% slip. The frequency of the rotor EMF, now we need to find the frequency of the rotor EMF will be, okay. So here in the question rotor EMF frequency we need to find, okay. So now again we'll go on the working of three-phase induction motor. So whatever the parameter is coming onto the rotor side as compared to the stationary part, which is called the stator. So in the references of that, if we'll take the parameters in the rotor side, then that definitely this will comes along with the slip values, because slip is taking the differences of the rotor and the stator speed, right? So that's why we can say the rotor EMF frequency will be what? The rotor frequency, simply we can say, and simply we have to say, then we can say the rotor frequency is what? FR equal to what? Slip frequency is what? The slip frequency, slip into the frequency, supply frequency, directly we can say, right? So as in this question we have given the amount of slip and we have given the amount of the frequency, then we can find the answer, okay. So slip is how much? Slip is given 4%. So slip is given how much is 4%. So 4% I can write as 4 by what? 100 to make it simple. This become what? 4 by 100. And the frequency is how much? Supply frequency is how much? Is given 50 hertz, right? So when you will solve this one, so you will get it is about 2. So FR is equal to what? FR is the frequency, means the unit will be hertz. So 2 hertz will be the answer for this problem, right? So basically this problem can be modulated in different ways. It may ask you find the frequency in the rotor, find the frequency in the rotor EMF, find the frequency of the current induced in the rotor. So this kind of this problem can be designed, right? So this all things will consider on the same solution, because again I tell you that whatever the parameter is coming in the rotor side, that will be the slip time. So be careful regarding these things. So the answer for this particular problem will be the option A, which is the this is the option B, which is the 2 hertz.